How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome to High Now Daily. I'm Kai Noah Carlson. Happy Aloha Wednesday. We've got a wonderful show planned for you today. We got a little bit of fashion, a little bit of fun, a little bit of everything today. And we're going to be kicking it off with Hawai'i's Shop Local pop-up.
That's right. We have some special guests on the show today. And why don't we walk over and show who these fabulous people are? One of them
I'm excited. It's a double dose of Teruya on High Now Daily, I heard.
That's right. We have my little sister, Anya Teruya, here, who is our current Miss Hawaii's teen, along with David Shepard. Thank you so much for being here on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so we're talking about Hawaii's pop-up. It's coming up. What can we expect, Anya?
This Saturday at Aloha Center, it's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the Malco Wing, so right by Target. You can't miss it. And it's super incredible because it's sponsored by American Savings Bank this time. So we have their local vendors who are showcasing how incredible our local designers and fashion and food and all the kinds of fun things. And they also have an exclusive collaboration with Fighting Eel. And so there's a tote bag for the first 250 guests.
All right, very exciting. Now, anytime you have a Shop Local pop-up in the name, that means you can anticipate a lot of great local brands. That's where David comes in. And we're actually modeling some of the looks, and you'll be there as well this weekend.
Yeah, I'm super excited to be there. We're gonna have lots of new stuff, specifically though, a new board short collection.
Oh my gosh. We have to,
Did you hear that?
I know, I think that has Kainoa's name written all over it.
Not the beach bodies just yet, but definitely the board shorts.
He's always sporting the latest and greatest. You can see him right now.
I am.
honestly.
I'm actually rocking this. This is from you. What am I wearing right now, David?
So this is a gorgeous print. This is
I love
How in pink and blue, and we'll have this at the event as well.
I'm loving it because it's bringing so much color to today's show and on the set.
I know, but
The black
Kainoa,
pants match
there's more than you to
I
model
know. Yeah.
Why don't we bring out our beautiful model today?
Yeah, let's get the professional in here.
So, David, can you share what our lovely model is wearing today?
So what he's wearing is the Hidden Hit It print in the matching set, the new board shorts, as well as the long sleeve shirt, which has these nice roll-up sleeves and pockets with zippers even. So you can see how you can kind of give it a resorty look, and yet this is also office appropriate shirt wear.
Totally, I love it. I was saying though, when our model came in, I'm like, man, you need like shades and a Mai Tai right now. That's giving me all the resort vibes. I love it.
It's the full look, all encompassed, all together. I have to ask you, can we get a sneak peek at the other board shorts that you have on the rack here?
Absolutely. So I've got 3 different board shorts. This print is the Miley print, and this is what I'm wearing as well. It comes in green and in black, and it has lots of detail. So a lot of people don't realize this, but board shorts, you know, surfers are very particular about their board shorts, right? And I love to surf, so I put all of my favorite elements into these board shorts, including, this is to put your keys in.
Perfect.
Isn't that great?
Yep, mm-hmm.
And they fit really well. So I'm excited to debut this line at the Aloha event.
That's really exciting. Now, Anya, I want to pop back over to you. You know, we're talking about American Savings Bank. Of course, they have their Shop Local, Buy Local program. That's going to be awesome and available for different vendors there. You know, what are some of the other exciting things that are happening that day?
Okay, so there is an
She's ready.
She's ready.
I can see, I see hosting in her future for sure.
So there's an American Savings Bank 10, and that's right at the front entrance. You can't miss it. They have a really fun spinny prize wheel, and of course swag and exclusive discounts and all the fun things. And also the Visa debit card holders get more discounts on top of everything at the event as well.
That's right. They have, again, big time shout out to American Savings Bank. They do so much to support our local businesses, local entrepreneurs as well. What time is everything kicking off, you two?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. this Saturday?
Yes, Aloha. Be there.
Awesome.
And we did talk about the Kane side, but is Anya wearing something for the Wahine?
Oh yeah, she's wearing the new tunic dresses. These are 100% cotton, made in Hawaii. And look at the drape on them. It works great in a lot of different settings. This is the Miley Vine print.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Okay, I gotta ask as well, David, what led you down? Obviously, we're here in Hawaii, you're a fashion designer, but why is now the right time for the board shorts?
Oh,
Because you've been designing for a long time.
Yes, this has been a long time in coming, let me just say. I've been wanting this all summer. It's finally here. We're getting it in at the end of summer, I know, but here in Hawaii, it's an all-year thing.
That's right.
So I'm just excited that we finally have these just in time for the end of summer.
Absolutely. It's going to be something that people can rock year-round around here. And Anya, one more time, what are the details for people that they can come and shop at 10 a.m. all morning?
And that Fighting Eel drop too, how do people enter?
Yes. So Saturday, so September 20th at Ala Center, and you can get the Fighting Eel collab for the first 200 people when you get a little scratch card, and you can get that right at the event at 10 a.m.
Gotcha.
Nice and easy. All right, well, thank you all so much for being on the show today. Make sure you shop local. So important to support our local vendors here in the community. Make sure you stay with us because we got so much more coming up on Hi Now Daily. We'll be right back.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Back here with another segment for the Champions of Change, really highlighting important community work that takes place here at home. This is Momi Akana, Executive Director of Keiki Oka'aina. Welcome into the show.
Aloha.
Mahalo nui for being here. Okay, so today what we're actually going to be highlighting is a unique partnership, if you will, or support entity, if you will, between Keiki Oka'aina, this local nonprofit organization, and our correctional facilities. How did this collaboration happen?
Oh, it happened years ago at Waiava, where they actually had the thought to have a preschool in the prison. And that was started it all. We started to train dads on how to be teachers, their first teacher for their child. We had support groups for the parent who had brought them in, and it was wonderful, and it just grew from there.
Okay, so let's highlight for people who are maybe unfamiliar as well with the work that Keiki Oka'aina does, because so much of it is rooted in Hawaiian education here at home.
Sure. Our goal is to educate children, to strengthen families, perpetuate culture. And it's always been a perfect blend of that, strengthening the dads who are in prison or the moms who are incarcerated, bringing them together, making sure that they're connected with their families, and that way they don't want to go back in.
Now, how important is a collaboration like this? What type of changes do you see when? And I know you folks host these gatherings called Keiki Days.
Keiki Days.
What are those about?
Well, a long time ago, it was really hard to get into the prisons. I mean, you had to beg to be able to actually host an event, but now, oh my gosh, it's like they've thrown the doors open with the new director saying, we're going to prioritize keeping families and children together. And that's what they've done. They've made it very easy. And so a lot of organizations are coming in. We're partnering with the department, and we're able to do lots of things, host events. And what it does is it helps the parent not only to meet their child, maybe their grandchildren, to be able to see siblings or grandparents again. It's been an amazing thing, strengthening those relationships, bringing them together. And our whole goal is to ensure that when they come back out, they don't want to ever go back in. They want to stay with the family that they've created these bonds with and these relationships with. And I mean, there's just tons of stories that, you know, I'm at every single event. You can't keep me away. I just want to see every single time that they get together, and I could tell you some of those stories.
Now, Momi, this is taking place across the 3 facilities on Oahu, correct?
On Oahu, at Waiava, Halawa, and at the women's facility. And Halawa, for years, they had a no contact visitation policy. So for these dads, for some of them, it was the first time that they ever got to hold their children or have done so in years. And for sure, the first time they've gotten to hold their grandchildren. It's just, you know that this program is making a difference.
Absolutely. And again, the family connection as well, being able to have parents see their children and their grandchildren. That must be such a transformative thing. I mean, you mentioned you're at all these events. What type of impact do you think these Keiki Days have? Okay,
so when I'm standing there and a child comes to the door for the very first time and he is running when he sees his dad for the first time, this is the first time they're gonna like hug in maybe in some cases in years, and they just stand there and they grab each other and they're hugging, and everybody's crying. The corrections officers are crying, we're crying, everybody's crying. It's just, it's amazing. It's an amazing event. And then we also did something where we brought in poi pounding. So they got to do cultural activities, and the dads were taught ahead of time. So they got to be the ones to actually teach their kids, their own parents maybe, their spouse. They got to teach them how to ku'ikalo. And they said for them, that reminded them of who they were, what they wanted to be. It reminded them of their kuleana to their families. So it was a really big difference. It's made for them.
Yeah, and it really, I would imagine it impacts that mindset. Again, I'm a family, the Ohana connection here in Hawaii is so important. How do people continue just to support? I mean, obviously we know with your role as the executive director for Keiki O'Kaina, there's many ways in which we can continue to support you, the organization, and just efforts like this. What's the best way to do that?
Can I just make a call out? If I were to make a call out for action, there's lots of ways for you to get involved. If you've ever thought of working with the Department of Corrections, there's lots of opportunities. You can call the Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. We've got the number right over there. There's lots of opportunities, social work, ACOs, administration. There's lots of things that you can do. And if you're interested in volunteering, then you can get in touch with us over at Keiki O'Kaina.
Momi, mahalo nui for being here. Such important work you folks are doing in the community. And of course, we have the link to High Now Daily as well, where all of these segments from the Champions of Change are posted there. Lauren, we'll send it over to you.
Our friends with the Hawaiian Humane Society is back in studio to give us a sneak peek of a fun, pet-friendly event coming up this weekend. But first, Brandy, we've got a special guest. Who is this?
This gorgeous girl is Ali'i Kai, and I don't know if you can see her and what makes her so special. There's a lot of things that make her special, but her ears are my absolute favorite. Can you tell she's got one that pops down and another one that's very happy to see you?
I love it. It's so cute. She's adorable.
So she is available for adoption at our Mo'iliili campus. She's 6 years old. She's a pit bull terrier mix and the sweetest love bug you've ever seen. We call her our resident house hippo because she knows how to chill and cuddle, but she's also an adventure girly. Loves going to the beach, loves going on car rides. She is just the perfect girl for any household, and we love her.
Oh my goodness. Well, I hope she finds a home. She definitely seems like an absolute sweetheart. And we're also here to talk about a fun, exciting event that you guys have, the 35th annual Pet Walk. Tell me about it.
Oh my gosh, we're so excited. So we've been celebrating, this is Oahu's largest outdoor pet-friendly celebration. And it is also the Hawaiian Humane Society's largest community fundraiser.
Wow.
So yeah, we're really excited. Last year we had record-breaking crowds that came out to Kapiolani Park. We're doing it again this year. So come on out on Saturday, October 25th. It's from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's a 1.8 mile walk around Kapiolani Park, but there's also a shorter walk this year for our senior pets that just want a leisurely stroll. And every step matters for Oahu's pets in need.
That's so phenomenal. Now you talk about this being your largest fundraiser event. So what do these monies go toward?
So we welcome over 13,000 animals into our 2 shelters every single year, and we couldn't do that work without community support. There are rescue organizations that do incredible work out in the community as well, and we're really calling on folks, if you can support in any way, come on out to this event with your whole family. We've got a really fun costume contest for both pets and people, and it's just a great time to come out with the whole family, including your furry family members, of course. We've had birds, we've had cats, we've even had rabbits come out, and of course the dogs who want to stroll for the day as well.
I can tell she's very food oriented. She's facing the food, and that's how you always know. That's what they love. What a phenomenal event. Now, you know, how do you register, and what's like the price point for this event?
So registration is $35, and it includes our exclusive Pet Walk t-shirt, but we're actually doing a really cool pop-up event this weekend, so you can register in person.
Okay.
So the incredible people at Aloha Beer Co. in Kaka'ako, they are partnering with us for the 2nd year in a row, and if you come out to see us on Sunday, this Sunday, the 21st, from noon to 3 p.m., you can come out, register in person,
Perfect.
and you
It's
can
right
get...
there. What's right there on the screen for people to scan.
You can get this ultra exclusive collab shirt that they designed for us.
Let's get that model action.
It sold out last year, so we're really hoping folks come out early. Again, it's this Sunday, starts at noon. Bring your pups out, get some brunch, and of course a frosty pint. It's gonna be super fun.
Oh my goodness, that is the cutest shirt ever. I can tell why they sell out, because I mean, where else do you find an adorable dog wearing a lei and carrying Aloha beer at the same time?
Well, and the best thing about Aloha Beer is that they have a whole pup menu that's just for your pets. So if you want to come out, get a popsicle, get a bowl of food just for them while you're enjoying brunch and your beer, man, it's the best day.
Of course you think of all the things. And then I heard that you said there's kind of a different sponsorship level as well.
Yeah, so we have different tiers if you want to participate. So we always want to incentivize folks and give a big mahalo to those who fundraise. So if you fundraise at different levels, you get different mahalo gifts, including this really cool Ports and Paws special collab with the Hawaiian Humane Society and the poop bag dispenser, so you can show off your pride for your rescue pets in person.
Wow, you really think of all the things. You guys are so impressive. Well, thank you so much for the work that you do here in the community, and of course for our pets. And you know, if people want to get more information, where's the best place for them to go?
HawaiianHumane.org/petwalk to find out more information and to register. We really hope folks come out.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for being here, and hope we get you adopted, girl. You're watching Hi Now Daily, and we'll be right back. Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now, Hawaiʻi Pacific University is celebrating its 60th anniversary at Aloha Tower Marketplace, and you're invited. I'm here with Hawaiʻi Pacific University President John Gotanda. Thank you so much for being here.
Aloha, and thank you for having me.
Holy smokes, 60 years. That is so incredibly exciting. Now, for anyone who is unfamiliar with the history of the university, can you just share with us, what is all there to celebrate?
Well, 60 years ago, some community leaders got together in a house in Manoa and talked about the need for an innovative, independent, non-sectarian college. And from that, Hawaii Pacific College started with literally a handful of students taking classes in a house off of Wilder Avenue. And from there, we've grown to over 8,000 students from all 50 states, over 50 countries, from around the world that come together for an education here at Hawaii Pacific University.
Wow, that gives me chicken skin. I always love when they start with a story about how it started just at a table, people talking story and coming up with a great idea. Now, what is considered the central hub of HPU today?
The central hub really is Aloha Tower Marketplace. Now, our facilities are in downtown Honolulu. We have a Makapu'u campus. We even have a Las Vegas campus now, but really the hub is really at Aloha Tower Marketplace, where we have dorms for 370 students. We have an esports arena. We have a makerspace. We have classrooms. We have even a student dining facility where Chef Sam Choi helps design the meals there.
That is phenomenal. I've actually been there. I've seen one of the game centers or where people do all kinds of different technologies. And speaking of technologies, I know there's been a lot of innovation for the university. Can you share a little bit about that?
Sure. The innovation particularly has gone on not only in our facilities, but also really in our academic programs. Our academic programs are spread to the traditional small classes that we have to really innovative hybrid type programs where students take classes online, but they come into Hawaii. For example, our first in Hawaii, Doctor of Physical Therapy, Occupational Therapy, those are hybrid programs. And also we have a new physician assistant program, 500 applicants for 30 spots. It is just incredible.
That is a lot of growth, and I really love how flexible you're making it, because sometimes it's challenging to manage all the things in life and also your education. So to be able to make that hybrid, that's incredible. Now I'm curious, you mentioned a little bit earlier about Las Vegas. What is this expansion to the 9th Isle like?
Well, it is our 9th island, but really what it is there's a huge need for these applied health sciences programs. So we're offering both our Doctor of Physical Therapy and our Occupational Therapy in a hybrid where students can take the courses and go to Las Vegas for the hands-on training there. But we're also using the facility to take some of our Hawaii students, for example, up to Las Vegas to have a really unique experience. Sports management. One of our alumni is general counsel to the Raiders, so the students got to visit the Raiders facility. They went to the Knights facility there. They went to the WWE there, and they really heard from industry experts and professionals and really got an experience they just wouldn't have anywhere else but Las Vegas.
I love that you mentioned that, because that's what education is all about, right? Giving students the opportunity to experience something outside of everyday life, really giving them a hands-on look about what the industry that they're interested in really looks like. I think it's phenomenal that you guys prioritize that. Now, I know we're celebrating 60 years. There's some swag that we got here on the table. Tell us about the birthday celebration. When's it happening? Is everyone invited? What are all the details?
Well, the entire community is invited. It's this Saturday. It's going to be at Aloha Tower Marketplace. We'll have plenty of swag. In fact, our bookstore will be open. We'll have food trucks. It looks great on you.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll have food trucks. We'll have entertainment. It's our students, our alumni, our faculty. They're all invited, as well as the community, to come and really celebrate 60 years of innovation at Hawaii Pacific University.
That is phenomenal. Right on the screen right there, you can scan our QR code. And of course, for more information, where's the best place for people to go?
Well, they can go to our website at www.hpu.edu and find more information about the university and about our 60th celebration this weekend.
Absolutely. Well, happy birthday, and thank you so much for sharing about the event. We'll look forward to celebrating with you. Make sure you guys stay with us because we have so much more coming up on Hi Now Daily. We'll be right back.
How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. Today's show all about supporting local, which is pretty much the motto every single day here. We're gearing up for something really special. It's going to be the 5th annual Jubilee fundraiser for In Peace, another great local nonprofit organization doing big time work in our local community. That's Sadie, that's Nalani. They got all the details about the upcoming, welcome into the show, you two.
Aloha.
Mahalo nui for being here. Okay, we got a lot to get to. But first, I want to kick it off with a little bit about In Peace. We're celebrating 5 years. How did it start and what is In Peace all about?
Really, In Peace is about empowering community through education and culture. And we have 11 different programs that do work in the community. We're really excited for our 5th annual Jubilee fundraiser out in our brand new home in Nanakuli.
Okay, so we got a lot to look forward to there. Where is the location in Nanakuli? You mentioned this is the brand new hale for the organization.
Yeah, it's right in the beginning of Nanakuli. It's the old Kaiser Nani Keola Clinic.
Okay.
So right there at the beginning of the west side.
Okay, and now obviously anytime we're bringing the community together to fundraise, a lot of it, all of it really is going back to supporting so many of the programs. I do want to highlight the program that is known as Hi'ile, Nalani. Now tell us about that. And we know this specializes in home visits and really educating our keiki.
Yeah, so for Hi'ile, we're excited. We're the featured program this year. We've been doing home visits since 2009 in the community of Hawai'i and on the island of Molokai. For our program, what's so special about it this year is we're also in alignment with the state's celebration of 50 years, a legacy of home visits since 1975 from visionary leaders in the state of Hawaii that laid the foundation for this work. We're also part of a broader collaboration with the state of Hawaii Department of Health, Maternal Child Health Branch, that has been instrumental in sustaining the work that we are doing and the growth in the community.
Absolutely, and very important work. And we're talking about, like when people are thinking home visits, this is like, what keiki are we typically working with that are a part of the Hi'ile program?
Oh, awesome question. So definitely, we service our families in, like I said, Waianae and on the island of Molokai, and we're from prenatal to 3 years old. You can expect in our visits, we promote the strengths that parents already have in their parenting practices. We do parent-child interactions that align with our culture, and we adapt it to other diverse families. We also do family well-being because it's very important a child doesn't stop developing when a family is going through crisis or a difficult time. We're there to come in and support the ohana to navigate resources. And in every visit, we make sure that we approach with aloha, pilina, because it's important to us to build those healthy relationships with the families we work with.
And when we're talking about like those ages 0 to 3, I've been there, man. As a new parent, there's so much to navigate. So added kokua is always necessary. I do want to go back to the event though, Sadie. We have so much makana that's on this table that's going to be a part of the silent auction, right?
Yeah, well this year our event is presented by Hui Huliao. We've got amazing things happening, including an online silent auction. So those who maybe can't come and support, maybe you're off island, you can still bid on amazing products that have been donated from various small businesses across Hawaii.
Okay, very cool. So what do we have over here? We have some artwork that's going to be a part of the auction. What else do we have?
We have artwork from Aloha Tamele. We have some stationery kits and bags from Kako Collective, some handmade purses from Mad Stitches, beautiful
Is that poor kitty cat?
quilt.
Oh yeah, that is.
Beautiful quilt here. And we have lots more. We have Bishop Museum tickets. We'll also be doing, on the day of, at the event, we're doing a raffle for 2 round-trip tickets on Hawaiian Airlines.
Okay, a lot to look forward to that. Now, when we're talking about all of the silent auction things that are going to also be available, if you scan that QR code, you're going to get a link to continue to support, a link to the auction as well. What about the grinds? I've seen some familiar faces over there that's going to be chefing up some of the food.
Yeah, we have Chef Shan from Kapakahi Grinds.
Nice.
As well as Chef Kale Afong. And then one of our Center for Entrepreneurship's businesses called Kickin' Sweets will also be there providing food.
Okay, very cool. Now, as we mentioned throughout the segment as well, all of it going back to support these very vital programs that are part of In Peace as they celebrate again their 5th anniversary. Let's talk details. How do we get tickets? Silent auction goes online when, and how can people cool?
Yeah, so tickets and sponsorships are still available on our website, inpeace.org. And then follow us on socials at InPeace Hawaii to get the information about the silent auction.
There you go. There's going to be food. There's going to be awesome opportunity to support more local business here at home. Sadie, Nalani, mahalo nui for being here, and make sure you check them out. 5th annual Jubilee fundraiser. Speaking of big time weekends and big time things, Lauren Taruya is standing by with a couple of big timers right now. What's up?
That's right. Catch Keep It Aloha podcast live with Kamaka Diaz featuring 7 Sons at Blue Note Hawaii. And joining me now, we've got Kamaka Diaz along along with Sean Pimentel. Thank you so much for being here, gentlemen.
Mahalo.
Aloha. It's great to see
Okay,
you.
this sounds like the most epic collaboration ever. It's a star-studded couch we got here in studio today. So let's talk about, what is this experience that you're offering for people to have live?
Yeah, I mean, it's something kind of new to Hawaiʻi. It's a live podcast with an acoustic set from 6-time Nahoku Hanohano award-winning band, Seven Sons.
That's right. I was there that night at the Hokus, and it was like Seven Sons.
Yeah,
Seven
I lost
Sons.
count after 3. I was like, how many more speeches can they give?
It was awesome. But yes, this sounds like an incredible collaboration. Now, Sean, I want to ask you, what can we expect from the band that evening?
I think it's just being with Kamaka. Like, he's such a great moderator, and being able to just talk story so that everyone can get to know the band a little bit better. Everyone's got like incredible stories of how we all came together, and then sharing them through music, some storytelling, lots of jokes.
I'm sure some secrets will be revealed that night.
We'll try not to.
It might turn into a comedy show.
I know. And then following the session of your talk story, you're going to be performing. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're gonna play an acoustic set over there. Some of our new songs, some of the old songs that we've been doing for a little bit. So yeah, and then we have some merch too. So we're gonna be out in front doing a meet and greet. But with Kamaka's new book, the audiobook is coming out too.
Yes, he helped me record my audiobook, him and Justin. So we just knocked that out in one session, 9 hours straight.
Yes.
So I'll be reading the audiobook. You can get that next week. But yeah, we'll be doing a book signing, meet and greet, selling more merch. We're gonna drop a new color for the Keep It Aloha podcast hat. You can guess what color it might be at the place we're gonna be at. So
there
that's
we
a little
go.
bit.
There's a little sneak peek. And for anyone unfamiliar with the book, what's a little tease on what people can expect?
Yeah, it's basically my whole life story, going from Hilo to Oahu to Peace Corps Madagascar, coming back, paying off my student loans, starting my business Hawaiiverse, and then the podcast, and just how keeping it aloha has always been a theme in my life, and it's not just a phrase, it's a way of life, and it's a mindset.
Yes. Okay. So what a beautiful story. I'm looking forward to hearing it as well.
Yes, totally.
And for Seven Sons, I mean, Kamaka mentioned it. It was a Nahoku sweep for you guys this past year. You have been traveling all over the world. What else is up and coming?
We just got off tour with Collie Buds. We did a 10-city
No big
tour with
deal.
them. No, it was great experience to be out with them. And next week we're opening for Teddy Swims at the show for both nights, so it's gonna be fun.
That is so exciting.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Well, congratulations. It's so great to see, when Hawai'i talent just continues to rise and rise. And of course, with Kamaka's work, it's very inspiring throughout the community to hear all those stories. But one more time, for this Blue Note event that we're talking about, what's the best place for people to get tickets or, more information here?
Yeah, they can go to bluenotehawaii.com or bluenotejazz.com/Hawai'i.
Oh, sorry. It's on the screen right there. Just scan the QR code.
Or go to our Instagram.
We'll skip the messiness.
We're actually going to be posting a giveaway later today for free tickets, some merch, a bunch of things. So you can follow us on Keep It Aloha Pod on Instagram, and you have all the information there. All the ticket sales will be going to a scholarship fund as well.
That's right.
Yes.
The Keep It Aloha Fund.
Yeah, well, we have our Keep It Aloha Foundation. Us, as long as Seven Sons, will be donating all the ticket sales to another scholarship fund
Oh, wow.
in the meantime. So there's just so much going on. We're also raffling things away, we're giving away tours, and all kind of things, like so many prizes.
That's why. These are the best guys to follow right here. Everything's free. Everything's going to a good cause.
Except the tickets. Everything but the tickets and our merch.
All right. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you get your tickets, and of course, go online to enter their giveaway. So much fun to come. Thank you so much for being here.
Mahalo for having us.
All right, make sure you guys stay with us. Still so much more to come here on High Now Daily.
How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. September 21st to the 27th is Child Passenger Safety Week. Here to tell us more about how we can continue to keep our keiki safe, Christy Kauser, Highway Safety Specialist on behalf of Department of Transportation. Welcome in.
Thanks for having me. Yes, it is a national program where all week long we pay attention to the national child passenger safety. We end on the 27th on National Seat Check Saturday, where we have events across the island. We have on Oahu at Waipio from 10 to 1. We also have on the Big Island at the Emergency Call Center in Hilo from 9 to
from 9 to noon. I see it right over there. Yeah, that's going to be at the Hawaii
okay.
County Emergency Call Center parking lot.
Yeah. On Kauai, the Target Lihui from 9 to noon, and Maui Marketplace from 9 to noon as well.
Okay, so I'm curious as well, when you're like the 27th, I really want to highlight as well. I've got two boys currently that are both in child care seats. What are some of the misconceptions? Like, what do people need to know? And we were talking earlier as well, right? Growing up here in Hawaii, you're always getting help from friends and family. Oftentimes you're taking your car seats out, transporting them to another vehicle. Other people are putting them in. What happens at these safety checks?
Well, what we do is we help you recognize the differences between the cars and your child's seat and the ages. So as you know, the law states that your child has to be in a car seat, a federally recognized one, from under the age of 10, rear facing till 2, but we recommend that you keep them rear facing as long as possible. That is the safest position. But if your child is 7 to 10 and they're over 4'9", they can have a regular seat belt, because the seat belt is supposed to sit here. The boosters and the car seats are meant to keep it off the neck. They're on the shoulders here. And it's the safest place to be on the child.
Now, let me ask you this, and we're looking at some examples and some images right now at some of the child passenger safety tips and the seats that are available. Okay, so currently if someone's watching this, they have a kid in the car, maybe the seatbelt isn't sitting on the shoulder, it's maybe sitting kind of closer to the chin area over here. Is that a seat thing? Is it a navigation of the seat, or what do people need to? The whole seat got to get changed?
No, not necessarily. Sometimes it's just a matter of what the child, the way they sit, the way the seat belt is sitting, the way the car is positioned. So that's why it's important to look at the car seat manual and the car itself and put the two together. And that's what these car seats are meant to do, is to help you sort of bridge the gap of the information to make sure that they're put in their seats properly.
Yeah, and again, it's so important. And as we know now, there's so many different brands that are out there. It's a lot to navigate as a parent, not only what seat to get, but am I putting this seat in correctly and making it as safe as possible? Another one of the tips I read about as well when it comes to child passenger safety, oftentimes it happens here in Hawaii, like leaving kids unattended in the vehicle. That's a big no-no.
Oh gosh, don't, please, because the temperatures can rise in seconds, and you don't want that to happen, because they could die. You don't want that to happen. Even if you think you're just going in just for a moment, don't do it. Take your child with you, especially in Hawaii. It gets so hot so fast. If we have the image of the pictures, we actually have
how fast the temperatures can change, correct?
So last year we did a temperature check inside the car to show how fast the heat can rise at the last year's Waipio event, and it showed at 9:30 in the morning the interior temperature of the car was about 90, even though if the outside temperature was 83. An hour later it was like 149 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So yeah, again, and there's so many things to really consider when you're thinking about how do I keep my keiki as safe as possible. And that's what this week is all about, the information, the resources that are currently available. Now, if people want to learn more, you mentioned there's an entire list, there's different events that are taking place. How do people do it?
So you can go onto the Keiki Injury Prevention Coalition website, that's KIPSI Hawaii, or you can go on the DOT website, and I see that you have your own barcode for that as well.
Absolutely, very important information. Christy, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
And again, it is September 21st to the 27th, Child Passenger Safety Week. Make sure you tune in and keep your keiki safe. Stay with us on High Now Daily. We got much more coming up after the break.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily, calling all local small businesses.
That's right. Do you have a big idea on how AI can improve your operations? Well, you can submit your concept by October 1st for a chance to pitch at the AI Pitch Competition. Now, this is October 15th at the HTDC Sandbox.
Ooh.
The top 6 applicants will compete live, and the winner will have their AI solution built for free by Predict of If Solutions with AWS, a prize worth up to $25,000.
People watching right now are curious, Lauren, how do they pitch? Or they don't have a pitch. What's next?
You don't need a pitch. So even if you don't have a pitch, you can still register to attend and be part of this exciting showcase of AI innovation in Hawaii. All you gotta do is scan the code to register today at htdc.org.
Wow, that is incredible. Switching gears now a little bit. Now, this isn't a typical natural progression, if you will. Nuclear engineer to slam poetry superstar.
It's a story of a Honolulu man who's earned worldwide acclaim as a poet. Jim Mendoza reports.
We are everything. We are X and Y chromosomes. We are G, C, A, and T genomes.
Hawaii's popular slam poet, Stephen K. Aloha Wong, conveys his messages through passion, rhythm, and rhyme. It's that artistry that earned him the honor of being named Hawaii's first poet laureate and wider recognition as a national slam legend.
I never thought that my poetry would take me around the world. I thought it was just something that I needed to do to express my internal stuff, you know, to my friends and family.
Drawing on his background in hula and dance, he merges movement with a spoken word. That physical dimension of slam poetry hooked him when he first saw it performed live.
It was like this combination of performance and thinking and poetry that really just reached deep into me and let me know, like, hey, this is the art form that you need to get into.
At the time, the MIT graduate was living on the mainland and firmly planted in his profession as a nuclear engineer. But slam poetry took him from a calling to a career.
From the first nano millisecond second of this universe, that's when this story takes shape in the valley of our birthplace.
Now he's developing his most ambitious project, the story of everything, into a curriculum for Hawaii's schools.
That's sort of like the next sort of iteration of where I'm going with the art, is to bring it to the people in the classrooms, bring it to the kids, and let them play with the art.
You can't fool the youth!
As the new school year unfolds, he hopes youth explore poetry, both as readers and writers, like he did when he was a kid.
Back then I was a keiki and I got fully moved and poetry became my thing.
Think about that, huh?
And he has this advice for aspiring poets.
Write for yourself, write from an internal space where you're telling your unique ideas. Put it out there, get that feedback, be open to that feedback, and let that inform the craft that you're working with.
Dad?
Yes, my love?
Where do we come from?
These days, Kealoha spends a lot of time with his son, and he's coaching youth soccer. Slam poetry taught him that experiencing life is an endless source of inspiration.
It has given me so much because it's enriched the way that I live life and the way that I think about life.
I want you to think about your life, and tomorrow, I want you to live it.
I'm Jim Mendoza for Hawaii News Now.
Cool.
What an awesome story. Now, Kainoa, this one's for you. You're a Kaneohe boy. What do we have?
That's right. My 96744 in me right now is so excited. It is High Cravings' first anniversary over there for their Windward location. Now, this video is from when they treated Hawaii News Now to their smoothie bowls, that ono cookie dough, which is what they're all about.
Yep.
Celebration is going to be going down this Sunday, September 21st in Kaneohe from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. They're going to have special deals to go and celebrate. You can buy one, get one free for the Ekahi Bowl, that is a crazy good deal. Scan that code to follow them on Instagram, get more details. High Cravings also got a trailer located over there in Kaka'ako as well, a mobile truck that's open daily. Go get it. It's one of the best in Hawaii, no joke.
I agree. And coming up in a bit, we're going to show off some new products from our friends at Suntory.
That's right, but first though, here's how you can get ready for game day with City Mill. Take a look. Hey, how's it, Aloha gang? We're back with Iris at City Mill, and today we're talking about some of my favorite things, and that's tailgate essentials ahead of the big game.
Yep, and we have all your essentials here at City Mill. Everything from garbage bags, because you know people make a lot of rubbish when they're at your party.
Cleanup is important.
Cleanup is important. We have soda and we have grills, all for your tailgating needs. We also have great coolers, like this is great. You can have really great iced tea in here for the kids or juice, and you don't have to worry about them while you guys are drinking cans of
Other
soda.
stuff. Yeah. Okay, Iris, so we got a lot over here on the table. You mentioned as well, these are like the barbecue essentials to take that BBQ to the next level. Yeah.
We have, of course, you're going to need your spatulas and your spoons and all these kinds of things to make sure your grilling is going well. We have these great grilling skillets. These are really good for like vegetables and small types of things, shrimp, mushrooms, stuff you want to put on the grill. You want to have that grill flavor, but it'll fall through your grates. So you want to use something like this. This also comes with a handle, so you can put it on there, and when you're ready, just take it all off.
See, that's perfect too, and very practical. We lose so much good food to the barbecue because it falls down.
And you know, people like to make fancy stuff, right? So you're cutting up all your small vegetables in here, and the best thing is barbecued mushrooms. That is like delicious. So you want to make sure you have that so you're not losing it in your grill. We also have what they call a chimney starter. Everybody knows that you sit there and you put the charcoal on here and you wait. And you wait, and you wait
some more.
And you wait, and then maybe by halftime, it might be ready to eat something. With a chimney starter, you can actually have your charcoal start faster. It goes like 10 to 15 minutes, and then it's all ready to go, and you can just throw it in there, and you can grill.
Right, charcoal goes on top and whatever
fire starter, you can use kindling, you can use newspapers, you can use whatever. You put it on top of the grill like this. What happens is the air forces everything up. It gets all your charcoal hot at the same time. Once you get it all nice and gray and all ready to go, just pour it in. That's it.
There you go. And now with this Weber grill as well, maybe you're having a two-person tailgate party though. This is going to be perfect for you.
Yeah, this is very good for that. If you're going to the beach and maybe doing something like this, this is the one everybody uses. But we also have bigger grills. We have propane grills also. You got the chair. Everybody has chairs. You better have chairs in your trunk when you go anywhere, because you don't know if they're going to have enough chairs in the house. So these are always great. They fold up really easy. It's very lightweight.
And then these are always super convenient for the big party.
Oh yeah, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi. We have other types of drinks you can take with us. Besides, we have cases of water also for all those people who just want hydration. And of course, you need your cleanup bags, because who doesn't take a big garbage bag and tape it to your wall so you can throw all your stuff away? Everybody does that.
That's right. And this is Husky. This is heavy duty. Going to be perfect to clean up all the Opala, especially once the game wraps up. What's the best way to get their hands on all the good stuff?
Oh, visit any of our 8 stores or come see us on citymill.com.
If you head to High Now Daily, we got more details. How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. Lauren and I are hanging out in the kitchen, checking out something brand spanking new. It is called Maru-Hi Authentic Japanese Style Cocktail.
That's right. It's by Suntory, which is really exciting because do you know what their motto is?
What?
Inspire the brilliance of life.
I love that. Let's get that on a t-shirt. And yeah, you're looking at some of the flavors. This is the variety pack: kiwi, pineapple, tropical citrus, and strawberry. So yeah, and the idea of these are perfect for grab and go. It's football season. University of Hawaii's doing their thing this weekend. These are going to be great for the party.
I'm gonna try
I did forget
the
to put these in the icebox ahead of time.
I know. It should be really easy. All you have to do is crack it open and drink. But of course, I know I forgot to do that. So
I apologize.
Here we are with the ice, but it's okay. I'm excited to try already.
Oh, absolutely.
It smells so good.
It does. You can tell it's fresh.
All right, kanpai in true spirit.
I like that situation.
Wow. It's so easy drinking.
Those are perfect. Yeah.
I love when we have drinks like this because it's almost like you don't even have to try. It's just easy sipping, enjoying the flavor. You got your football on.
Again, that's what it's all about. It's perfect for the grab and go. These are at Times, Don Quixote, a host of other places as well. Head to HighNowDaily.com. Put the link there, but try these out for the next Pauhana and party.
This will certainly be at my next one. Cheers, Kaino.
Pineapple is good. Do I go for the kiwi now?